Hey guys, today we're going to be going over the streams of income that I am actually making and how I'm going to be increasing them just to make sure that I am making my life easier and not more complicated. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cassandra and this is starting over at 40 as a single mom. If y'all are interested in learning my 2-year strategy that I am going to be leaving my 9 to 5 job, please make sure that you comment down below, subscribe, like this video so get me in the algorithm so that we can actually reach out to multiple people who are in their 40s or even in their 30s that are wanting to leave their job the way I am. Today I am actually going to be showing you the streams of income that I am actually making, that I have right now, and I'm actually going to be working on increasing them. So I'll go ahead and let you know what I plan on doing to increase those streams of income, because I already have things set in place and I was over here trying to add to it, which is something I'm going to tell you at the end of something that I plan on having as just a backup plan. So because I'm actually trying to leave my 9 to 5 job, this 9 to 5 job I've been at for 9 years, and I've actually still plan on being there for a good 10 years. I really enjoy being there. It's just that it's taken a toll on me, and I work for a collection agency, or I work collecting payments for a car company, and I feel like it's to the point to where I am overwhelmed. I really love working from home, but sometimes I have to work in the office, and the commute there is just a lot for me sometimes. Even though I do Uber, I feel like it is a very extremely, like, having, like, whenever you have to be somewhere that is time restricted and then you have to be there in the traffic, it's like a force to do it. It is so draining. And then you have to be on the phone with someone nagging at you, yelling at you, and just doing the most, whatever. It is so draining emotionally, physically, and it just stresses you out. So I actually had to take a mental break from that. And me taking the mental break made me realize that I really don't want to be at this job. I don't want to switch out to another job. I don't want to go somewhere else to do the same exact thing. I don't want to work in a call center. I don't want to work anywhere else besides at home, where I don't have to deal with so many things. If I can have a call center job without the calls, that would actually be amazing. But because that's very rare for that to happen, that's the reason why I'm going to make the decision. At the end of the video, I'll let you know what that decision is. But let's go ahead and get started with my streams of income. So as of right now, I have 11 streams of income. Now, 11 streams of income, you would assume that I would have thousands of dollars coming in every month. I do have thousands of dollars coming. You would think I have hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in, but it's just a stream of income. So because this money trickles in here and there, I am going to go ahead and let you know what I have set up. So the first thing that I have that I want to mention is that I do YouTube is actually very sporadic. You have to make $100 in order for them to pay out, and I only have that for one channel. This channel is barely starting, so I am not monetized. Once I meet the threshold, and I want to say that they changed it up a little bit, so you don't have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. It's a little bit different now. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but whenever it become monetized, girl, I will let you know. Okay. So outside of that, I have a budgeting channel. I am Cassie J Budgets and Vlogs, and I actually shortened it down to Cassie J Budgets. It is going to be linked in the description down below. I get paid every other month or every other 2 months, depending on how much I post. With that, I did fall off a little bit. I have been posting more videos as shorts on Instagram and on TikTok, I do post videos on my shorts on YouTube, but I haven't been posting long-term videos. The shorts, they do pay you a little bit, but they don't pay you as well as they do if it was a longer video. So with that being said, because I'm not posting long type of videos that are like, 10, 15 minutes, maybe an hour long, I haven't been getting paid that much. So the last time I got paid was last month. It was like $116 that it had paid out. But this month coming up, I won't be having anything coming in. I think I'm at like maybe $40, $50 for the month. It is in the middle of July, so there's a possibility of me getting another $100, or another $50 to make that $100 threshold. But I seriously doubt it. I haven't been posting that much on there. I literally just have one video that is going to be posted on there, and I have another budgeting video, a budget with me video, and a debt confession video that's going to be posted in the month of July. So it's possible that I would have something coming in August, but as of July, I don't have anything coming in July for June. The way YouTube pays is the month prior is the month that you get paid. So in July, I'll be paying for all watch hours and the views that I got in June. So because I didn't get that much, I haven't been posting as much. It is now going to be July, and I don't have any paid coming out. But for May, I posted a lot, and so I had a payout in June. So that is my YouTube that I have as a stream. I have 2 YouTube channels. I'm working on a third. The third is going to be snail mail, which is the other thing that I plan on telling you right now. All right, so my third YouTube channel is for my snail mail. So I created a snail mail club. The snail mail club is basically you are on a subscription, and I mail you a letter about me, things that was going on within my month, family, income streams, stuff like that. Whatever comes into mind, you're just getting a letter in the mail. You're getting a bookmark. You're getting stickers. You are getting a recipe card. Coffee latte is the thing. So my snail mail club is called Letters and Latte, and so it is themed around journaling, books, and coffee. So if y'all are interested in that, will also be linked in my description down below. So if you want to join, it is on my Ko-fi, which is one of the streams of income that I want to introduce you to. So now YouTube is a stream that I have of money coming in, but with YouTube, I am going to have 3 channels, and 3 channels could be monetized for that money to come in, and it would be $100 each for in order for me to meet the threshold, in order for me to be paid up. That is YouTube. Now, with each YouTube channel, I am going to have multiple streams of income. So for instance, the first YouTube channel that I have, which is Cassie J Budgets, it is going to have the Etsy shop, which is another stream of income that I have. So I do have Etsy shops that are going to be supporting the journey that I'm on for budgeting, which is S&C, but S&C Budget Creations, which I have with Cynthia Budgets. And Cynthia Budgets will also be linked in the description down below, as well as all the income streams that I have. If it has a link, it will be linked in the description down below, just in case I don't say it in the future. So Etsy, the S&C Budget Creations, it actually helps you with like cash envelopes. It helps you stay on the journey of becoming financially free. So savings challenges, savings challenge books, any type of cash envelope, binders, things of that nature will be in my S&C Budgets. That stream, I get paid every other week. And I actually split that with Cynthia Budgets. And so because of that, it is not a income that I can say if I make $300 on there, I get the full 300. I do not. But it'll be, of course, because I have a partner. So that is one stream of income that goes with my S&C. I also have a Ko-fi. So the Ko-fi is just for myself. I have a membership each month. I send you get a digital download for savings challenges to help you save money. Saving money is actually really important nowadays, especially because you never know what's going to happen, what's going to go on tomorrow. You don't know what to expect in the future, and there's curveballs out there that you just wish you saved the $10 that you needed for gas to get to work, because you get paid tomorrow, but right now you don't have any gas, but you saved $10 for that gas, and now you get paid at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So you're like, okay, I get paid tomorrow at 2, but today I have that $10 for gas. Right? So that is the reason why I want to have a membership for you on Ko-fi, so that you can actually download. You have a small one that is like $2 that you get 1 challenge into. You also get a big one that's $10, and it's like 17 challenges or 17 items that you actually get within that download. I did have a physical. I think I'm bringing back the physical, but I'm going to do the physical with the tracking. So that tracking, it is going to be a little bit more expensive so that you can actually have it every month. And it is a physical that's being sent out to you, which is another thing that I need to bring up with my snail mail thing. So I will be bringing that up to you as well. All right, so that is for the budgeting side. So which is the YouTube channel that I have that has Etsy and a Ko-fi linked to it. So that's 3 incomes that are basically linked, that are one niche, right? All right, so the next thing that I have is the other YouTube channel, which is Starting Over at 40 as a Single Mom. Now that one, I don't have anything specific that is going to help you out with like physical things. My idea on that one is I really just want you to be on my journey with me so that I can leave my 9-to-5 job. Honestly, that's the whole purpose of that channel. However, the reason why I'm saying that is I would really like to have like notebooks. I use notebooks all the time. I plan on having notebooks made here at my house or on KDP or even as a print on demand, something that I made that is helping you on your journey, helping me on my journey, or things that people like want to support me to make sure that I'm on my journey. They are going to be able to help me by buying notebooks, buying notepads, buying whatever I can make that will be helpful on the journey to get to where I need to go. It's going to be on that link. However, right now, I don't have anything specific. Like, I'm not going to sell courses. I am not an educator. I am not a financial advisor. I cannot teach people what they need to do. I could just show you my journey. So I'm not going to sell courses. However, I might actually sell checklists. Like if I actually make a checklist of the items that I'm at, or the not the items, but the things that I've actually done in order to get to where I'm at, I'll probably sell like a checklist, because I actually put a lot of work and thought into that checklist. So that might be something that you can actually purchase, or it might be something that you could get for free. I don't know, but that would be connected to that YouTube channel. The third YouTube channel is going to be my snail mail. So at first I was kind of thinking I would really like to go back into vlogging. I would really like to just vlog my day in the life and just be able to become a vlogger again. However, I fell off of being a vlogger because I wasn't getting that many views. I'm a very boring person and I'm not aesthetically pleasing. Like as you can see, everything is like a huge mess. Like it's functional. I'm a very functional vlogger. Everything that I have, everything that I use, everything that you see, I have a functional house. So whenever you see the house, I have kids living here. So it looks like kids live here, you know? So I fell off on vlogging. I felt like the views weren't where they needed to be or where I would like for them to be. So I ended up falling off on that. So I kind of wanted to have a channel that was just showing nothing but Sunday reset. Me grocery shopping, cleaning, getting things back together. And there's a whole bunch of videos out there or channels that are out there like that. But like I said, I'm working so much. I don't even know if I can even record every week to clean my house or to go grocery shopping the way I do. I've been doing curbside lately. I have been doing, all kinds of stuff. So if I do a type of vlog of some sort, I might do it at starting over at 40. For the simple fact that if I do go grocery shopping, I can show that in a short. If I do clean my house, I can show you the products and stuff that I'm using and at that time because I don't know why, but I feel like if there are new cleaning products or there are new cleaning items, something that I can use like a gadget, I'm buying it. I like to clean like that. I love it. I like it a lot. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say that might be in a short, or I might actually have a video of like the different products and stuff, just showing a day in my life and maybe giving you an update of what's going on. But that is going to be on starting over at 40 as a single mom. Now, the snail mail part. The snail mail is going to be basically me going back to my writing days. I have a whole story of why I became a writer, and I'll go ahead and leave that video in the description down below. But I really like writing. It's a mental thing for me. I'm able to enjoy life. I'm able to sit down and calm down. I'm able to relax, and I'm able to just clear my mind before bed. I like to write, but whenever I wake up, I like to have a dream journal. I really enjoy writing, and I would really like to get back into it. I used to have pen pals, like 100 of them at one time. Granted, I did not write 100 people every month, but I had 100 of them at one time, and I really enjoyed being able to sit down and just respond to someone around the world that took their time in writing me. And I really like that. So that's the reason why I went back into snail mail. It is an income stream. So because of that, I wanted to include it, but that's not the reason why I'm doing this. If it grows, I will love that. At the current time, I have 2 people that are my members and they're subscribed. And so I cannot wait until they get it. I actually hope they respond. If they respond, that would be amazing within itself. It would make my day. However, if it does grow and I get like 50 people, and I'm not gonna be able to write 50 people a month, I just know with the way my schedule is, I'm not going to be able to have that much time in writing. I'm trying to get back into it. I'm not doing it every day though. So with that, it comes with a sticker sheet, it comes with bookmark, it comes with everything. If for this month or for June I had cherry blossoms, this month of July it's more like a tropical vibe, lemons and blueberries, summer type vibe, right? So June would actually be on my Etsy shop, which is going to be another stream of income. So people who actually want snail mail, something like a letter and little things, trinkets and stuff being sent to them, like a bookmark and some sticker sheets, that's going to be on there. However, the sticker sheets, if you just want the stickers or you want more of whatever it is that you got, you are able to actually order that on the Etsy shop, which is the reason why I plan on having that is the Etsy shop so you can have tracking and not just in the snail mail. Now, I want to have my snail mail, in order for you to subscribe, will actually be in the comments down below. I mean, in the description. You have to subscribe through Ko-Fi. There are 3 tiers. So you have the first tier, which is the bare minimum. It's the cheapest one. It's $8. And it comes with like the bookmark, the journal prompts, and the letter. And the second tier is what it comes with. I want to say it's like $15. I'm not sure. I may have changed that already. But it comes with the sticker sheets, the bookmarks, and the journal prompts and things of that nature. That is actually the 2 tiers. The third tier is actually the second tier with tracking. So I wanted people to have the option of paying for tracking in case they wanted it. Granted, I do know that it's snail mail, but because a lot of people still want the happy mail vibe whenever they get something in the mail, they don't care if it has a tracking or not. I gave them that option to be able to track it, because yes, this is being sent out to you with just one stamp. Yes, it is. But because the postal services in certain areas, they do not do what they are supposed to do, or they just, the weather is just way too bad, we actually would like to have tracking for some things. Maybe you were supposed to get it 2 weeks ago, but you finally got it today and you're kind of wondering why. The tracking would actually let you know that. So I do have 3 tiers, but it's basically just 2 tiers. One of them has tracking, one of them doesn't, right? Now that is my Etsy and Ko-Fi that go to my third YouTube channel in order for me to grow with my YouTube, grow with Etsy, and then also grow with Ko-Fi. And that's the only things that I have that are connected to my YouTube channels. So the next thing that I do, I am an Uber driver. I do Uber Eats sometimes if I have a lot of my son's in here giving me a thumbs up. So I am an Uber driver. And so I actually do Uber driving and I also do Uber Eats. And Uber Eats sometimes it has its perks where if Uber driver is not busy, then I can do Uber Eats and I can deliver food for people during lunch or even in the evening. You don't realize how much people spend on fast food until you do one of these fast food apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats. It is crazy. Uber is actually one of the things that pays you daily that I actually like the most. That is the one thing that I started doing Uber out of pleasure. Like I wasn't even caring about the money. I was to the point to where even if something came in for $3 or $4, I was accepting that ride because I was able to just driving around town, listening to music. I have two phones. So I have two phones. One phone I would have connected to the speaker. The customer can hear it or the rider can hear it. And it would actually be R&B, slow 90s to that early 2000s music that everybody grew up on. Every time somebody gets in my car, they really enjoy it and they're relaxed. And even if they're having a hectic day, they're like, I really enjoyed your ride. Thank you so much. And they give me a tip because they're just that relaxed. That part was surprising to me because that's not even why I did it. I'm at ease. Like, I am so relaxed whenever I am doing Uber that I have no worry in the world. Like I am at peace whenever I'm doing Uber. I am not in my, like, I'm not at the house. I'm not at the office. I am not around kids. I am not around my parents. I am around random adults who do not know me. Some people get in the car, they don't even talk. Some people get in the car and they just talk my head off. And I'm with it. Because sometimes just being taken away from your everyday life, I don't know why, but it's so relaxing to me. It is so relaxing to me. So because of that, sometimes whenever I get somebody in the car, they'll be in the car for like 30 minutes. Maybe I'll get a ride for like an hour. It is possible for me to have like a 5-minute ride, but I also have a second phone that is connected to YouTube. I like to listen to YouTubers. I like to listen to podcasts. I like to listen to audiobooks. And that alone, I can listen to a book in 4 hours that is usually 8 hours because of course you speed it up, right? So I can listen to that and I feel like that doing Uber and Lyft, which is another thing another stream of income that I have on here. Uber Eats, Uber and Lyft. I feel like those help me out from pulling me away from my everyday life. You pay at the same day. I can take money out 5 times in a day if I wanted to. I could make as much money as I wanted to within a 12-hour period. And if I do Uber, I could do Uber Eats if Uber's like slow, or I could do Lyft if those two are slow. It is like a everyday thing. Like I can start at any time I want to. Now Uber driver, you can be a woman picking up only women, or you could be a woman rider only requesting women drivers now. So it's even more safe for me to go at 4 o'clock in the morning. So yes, I go at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I stay out till 2 o'clock in the morning. Like I like to drive whenever there's not that much traffic. I also like to drive whenever it's really busy. And during the holidays, before, during, or after the holiday, I really like to make that extra money. And it is so simple to make that extra money. So yes, that is something that I do. And I cannot believe that people are like, oh, I'm gonna do that. I do it. I'm about to have a second car, which is one of the goals, one of the financial goals that I'll be having. I have a financial goal video that is going to be coming out. I have to sit and think about my financial goals first before I even consider this with you. But it's like a legit thing. Like I really would like to do Uber or driving, just doing delivery is actually really, really high in demand. So that's one of the streams of income. And the second car that I'm going to have is not going to be one of the things that I drive for like for income. Like it's like, I'm not going to do any work in that vehicle. It's going to be my personal vehicle. It's going to be like if I travel or if I'm just doing my day-to-day errands, that's that vehicle. Another driving job that I do, or This is all independent contracting, so I don't know why I call it a job. But another thing that I do for streams of income is medical courier. There are so many different apps out there where you can actually deliver medical things. It could be medical equipment. It could be picking up test hazardous things. It could be picking up like fluids, which is really sounds horrible if you say it out loud, but it's in a bag and you really don't get to touch anything like that. You wear gloves and it's like you pick up something, you put it in a bag, and then you deliver it in that thing that it's in, whatever. It's very like a cautious, clean, vibe, whatever, especially because you're wearing gloves, you're putting it in a bag, and you're not dealing with that type of stuff, like by like hand, and you don't get sick from it or anything. People think that it's weird. I don't care. I've watched some people say that they delivered some eyeballs. That's weird. I've seen some people say that they delivered a lung. I've heard of somebody saying that it was very time sensitive, that they had to deliver something and it was like an organ of some sort. So that part I could see being very weird now that I say this out loud. But I haven't had to do that. I actually deliver things from like Walgreens to people's home, which is like their medicine that they had needed to be picked up. Or I deliver from Walgreens to a lab, that like a logistics of some sort. Or I will pick up from one clinic and drop it off at another clinic, a hospital to another hospital, San Antonio to Houston, or Houston to Austin type thing. And they pay a lot better, and it's in very high demand. You look into different things that I need, like my bloodborne pathogen, which is one of the certificates that you will actually need. And there are two certificates that you actually need, and one of them is like a bloodborne pathogen, and the other one, I'm not quite sure what the second one is. Whenever I pull it up, I'll leave it on the screen because I really don't know what the name of it is, but you should get as many certificates as you can. You can go to a different website, and the website will actually let you know how to get these certificates and what they are covering, and what you're able to put on your resume, so that you can get hired with different companies to do the independent contractor, which is which I did, and do it with. At first, whenever I started it was in such high demand that like I couldn't find anything, and now I can find a lot more work because I know what I'm looking for and I know how to do it. And there's a whole bunch of people that are on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube that will actually teach you how to look for medical jobs and apply for them, and what to say and things that you need in order to apply to make sure that you get hired. So there are a lot of people out there, so go ahead, please go check them out, especially if you're looking for another stream of income. One way could be like maybe $200, maybe $600, depending on where you're going, where you're driving, and what you're taking. So I would say check that out, which I do that whenever it's busy. Because I just recently started it, it doesn't pay as much, or it's not as busy. There, I think what it is, they do rank. If you have more like tenured, they give you the better rides, but you have to be definitely available 24/7. Checking the app 24/7, because I know at night whenever I'm asleep, if I'm bored, I look at the app just out of curiosity, and they are really busy overnight. And I don't know if it's because that's just when the business is going on, and on the weekends. I don't know if that's when the business is going on or what, but I do know that is what I've noticed, is that whenever I'm asleep and I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed, that's when they're really busy, and I'm like, if I wasn't tired, I would go. However, I do have a friend who said that he would actually go with me. So if I want to do this, he will actually drive with me whenever he's available. So I'm going to test it out and see how that actually works. But that's medical courier, deliver different things. You can deliver equipment or pills. It depends on what's needed at that time. All right, so I have 3 more streams of income. If y'all are actually still here, make sure you're subscribed, like this video, comment down below how many streams of income you have and how many you would like to have. Another stream of income is notary public. So I am a notary public, and I do loan signing agent as well. With that, I can actually do apostille, I can do refinance loans, I can do general public loans, which is like a jurat, things of that nature, acknowledgement. And since I'm mobile, there's a mobile fee, and my flat rate mobile fee is $25, and it literally just goes to like gas, and so that I can make sure that I travel across town if I have to, or if I have to come to you at whatever time you want me to come to you. It's usually after bank hours, so it's in the evening when I'm having to come to you. So it's mobile notary public is a really good one. It actually pays really good. I know if you look into notary public apostille, it's basically whenever people purchase land out of the country, but they're in the state, they live in the state that you are in, you are able to notify them to basically say these are other people that are saying that they are, and they're actually purchasing it, and you can get like hundreds of dollars for just that one stamp. Definitely look into that. All right, another one is I am a massage therapist. I got really sick and I fell off, and I do have to get recertified for my massage therapy. But with that, I would like to get back into it only because I do miss it. There's really good money doing events and stuff, and being able to travel with that. You can also be a travel medical therapist. And you can actually go do private, or you can be an independent contractor and actually go to different locations. And these locations would be like Massage Academy, or you can, if they hire independent contractors, because sometimes they actually need people, but they don't want to pay people out of their pocket. And then whenever you go in there, you pay like a month, a daily fee to get multiple people. And then most times it's like $100, I think is what they would charge you to book a room. And then you could either use the people that they have to come in there for you, or you can have your own people meet you in there and you just book that room. So I like massage therapist. It's kind of really enjoyed it. It's just that whenever I got really sick, standing up for long periods of time really hurt me. And then they had like really long shifts, and there would just be like 20 minutes in between each shift. And it took a toll on my body, and I was just so sick all the time that I just could not do it. So that would be another stream. And my last one is my 9 to 5 job right now. So, like I said, I work a 9 to 5 job, and I am in the process of trying to get out of the 9 to 5 world. I don't want to work for corporate America. I want to work for myself. I can make more money working for myself, and that is what I plan on doing. So, with that, this is the streams of income that I plan on increasing. I plan on marketing. I plan on focusing on just one stream a day, not trying to do everything at one time. I could increase my Uber, Lyft, and Uber Eats income by just working longer, maybe making a schedule for that. But like everything else is more like posting this and taking pictures and making reels and recording and showing and being more attentive with these items, that I plan on doing that with all of them. So I got to figure out how to not overwhelm myself with so many different things, but I need to be sure that this is what I want to do and how I want to do it. So all the links that I have, if it's a TikTok and if it's with, Instagram or whatever, will be linked in the description down below. I would really appreciate it if you would go click on it just to follow me, to help me with the growth. Like some pictures, like some videos, like some posts, would really help a lot. Just doing free things to help somebody else, it would be amazing if you can do so. Last thing that I want to tell you is the thing that I wanted to have for my backup is I want to go back to school. I want to go back to school for medical billing and coding. I want to be able to travel as much as I possibly can with working from home. I have 3 kids. I have 2 older ones they're graduated. They are going to be living with me for as long as I could physically possibly have them. This world, this day and age, is actually really hard on people, and so if they can actually get their lives together and be on to get on their feet the way they should without having to struggle whenever they first move out, I would like for them to stay with me. I just need to make sure that my life is right, so that if they do fall, I'm able to be there to catch them. I have a 9-year-old who is still in elementary, and I want to make sure that he has a good life whenever he's growing up, better than what I actually had and better than what I've actually been able to provide for his sister. So I do plan on having a few changes in my life, but that is something that I would like to work on. As one of my financial goals, I would like to have a quadplex where I'm living in one and the other 3 are being rented out, and I live there for like a couple years and I move out and into another one. And I just want to just quadplex jump so that I can have multiple streams of income over time. I also would like to do Toro. Toro would actually be something where you actually purchase vehicles that meet requirements, and you just basically lend them out, kind of like Hertz or Enterprise, but it's Toro, and you actually could do it with the vehicles that you have. I don't know how much work that would actually be. I know that if a lot of that has to be like cleaning and stuff. I'm going to try it. I'm going to test it out, but that is something that I would actually like to do. And another stream of income, which is on top of the medical billing and coding, which I plan on working on as soon as possible, is becoming a travel agent. So I would like to be a travel agent because I saw how much discount you actually have with it. To make money per booking yourself, you get money that way. But if you're being honest, you don't travel that much. You know what I'm saying? So being able to market and being able to put packages together and bundles and stuff for people to actually join at any time during the summer or during the holiday, things of that nature. I am going to work on learning how to come up with something so that everything is already set in place. All they got to do is just like book it, and the money would just fall. Now with travel agent, the only thing that about that is that if I book you today for next year, I don't get paid until 30 days after you get back from your travel next year. So it is one of those things where you have to have patience, but I would like to start now so I can have money coming in for no apparent reason next year, So those are my streams of income that I have. And if I'm looking at it, I have, just to repeat everything, even though it's going to be a lot, I have the S&C Budget Creations, which is an Etsy shop. I have the snail mail for the Etsy shop that also has like stickers and snail mail items that you can actually purchase on there. I also have a Ko-fi for Cassie J Budgets that helps with the budgeting side. I have a Ko-Fi for the snail mail. And then I have a YouTube channel for the S&C Budget Creations, which is Cassie J Budgets. I have a YouTube channel that is for the snail mail as well. I have a third YouTube channel that is the starting over at 40 as a single mom. I have Uber, I have Lyft, I have Uber Eats, I have a medical courier, I have Notary Public, massage therapist, and my 9 to 5. I will be adding medical billing and coding, and I will be adding travel agent. Ours are my next two. And then once I start investing and getting everything where I need to be, then I'll start investing with the streams of income, which will be in real estate and also purchasing vehicles. Big investments, big dreams, but that is my stream of income. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 streams of income. If I counted that right, that is crazy. I need to be a billionaire. So like I said, I will be doing updates as to what the amount that I was actually making in the month of, like the current month, and what my prediction is for next month and how much I made the previous month, so that I can actually show the growth of everything that I'm actually doing on here. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of my 9 to 5. If all of my streams of income would actually equal up to, which I could get it to equal up to my 9 to 5 job, I will quit my 9 to 5. The only reason why I'm staying there is because I really, the health insurance and my work history, I need that whenever I am purchasing a house. I'm gonna actually start looking into my 1099. I'm also going to start looking into, you have to have the max income that's consistent with doing so. And that's what I need to do, especially with me moving right now. I will be moving in the end of September, the beginning of October. That work history I need to have because I've been there for 9 years and I don't have anything that I've been doing currently that is 2 years that shows consistent of making the income threshold that I need to have whenever I move. So that's the reason why I'm here now. But because I am trying to quit my 9 to 5 job strategically and not emotionally, that is the reason why I will be looking into growing these streams of income. If y'all are interested to know how much I am actually making or how much I am growing with these streams of income, please like this video, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye guys.